rather fight beside you than any army of thousands.
No, but seriously, though. You're listening to No, But Seriously, though, with CJ and Dave. Like, the nurse said I did good.
They never. You don't want them here to say you did bad, buddy.
You
really failed. Yeah, you do not want
They pull
that.
you to the side. They're like, hey, we got to talk.
They're like, listen, like, I've been doing this 20 years. That was the worst one.
I'd never really thought I'd say this, but you should probably never be in the room again.
Yeah. I'm trying to take your name off the off the birth certificate here.
Dude, I'm telling you, when my wife gave birth, the first kid, I delivered the baby.
Oh my god, he's told this.
You
story.
delivered the baby.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
go.
Okay,
Let's go.
I was I'm at Oakville Trafalgar Hospital, and it's just me and a nurse, and the nurse just goes, "Hey," to my wife, "why don't we just try? Let's just see what happens.
Give it a little
little push to get it started." And then the nurse starts freaking out. The nurse goes, "The baby's coming. We got it. The baby's coming." And she's going, "Start counting and hold this." And like I'm holding her head up and doing a lot. And then I was like, okay. I was thinking the baby, and then the baby came out. Before the doctor came,
holding her head,
Sure.
doing a
yeah,
lot.
doctor didn't even come. Okay, and I was doing a lot. And then
Go like this.
I was doing all the counting. I was doing the counting.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4,
The
5, 6,
count-
7,
You're
8, 9,
leading the
10.
breathing, leading
Yeah,
all
I
the
won't
breathing
lie.
exercises.
But I don't want to dog the counting. The counting is important.
Yeah,
Right.
The counting is
Right.
key.
that's what I'm telling you. And so the baby came out, and I went back for our second kid, and I was like, okay, let's see. It's probably going to be the same. No, there was like 5 nurses. The doctor was there the whole time doing everything.
They didn't want to repeat. They knew. They were like, we don't want to do this again.
Dude, I was
We don't wanna do this
vindicated.
again.
We put a lot on that guy last
Yeah.
time, and he was cool with it, apparently.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
They're like, why'd this go so much harder this time? Oh, right. Because that guy, he did
Dave
it.
wasn't
he
there.
Dave did all of it.
Oh, man. And, yeah, were your kids were on time? Everything was cool with them? The birth stories are all...
I mean, they are here
yeah.
and they are healthy. So,
Nice.
yeah, that's how it went down. Yeah, it was complicated for our first. The plan didn't go to plan, but you got to roll with the punches.
Oh, yeah.
My wife is the best. She made it happen.
She try and raw dog it, no epidural. They usually do that, and then they go, all right,
chicken
throw
out.
it in me.
And then it's too
No,
late.
we had-
No.
and
The
then it's
epi's too late.
No, there was going to be. I mean, you were right about that. It was like they're not going to go no epidural. But then there were these complications. We had to have an emergency C for our son.
Right.
And it worked out. He's great. And then
good.
for our daughter, we knew, and the OB, who was amazing. She was so great. Told my wife after, she's like, look, like you can try your plan again for the second one.
Yeah.
Know that you're a champ. Like you made it happen the first time. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. But if you want to go ahead and just schedule for your next one, like
Might be a good call.
might be a good call.
They usually
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that.
Be a good
They
call.
usually
It
do that.
does, yeah. After you have one, you got to do it again.
Yeah.
And I always say it. It's maybe not the nicest thing to say, but I feel like I could do I could deliver a baby cesarean if the woman's already had one, because
It's already there. You
From
just
point
reopen it.
one, like from the start.
I could do the cut. I mean,
Right.
because you
Gotcha.
got like the line, right? You just cut along.
I mean, I get my own. I get a tenderloin from Costco, and I cut it into. So I should be.
You could probably do it.
You think so?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Listen,
Carlos.
No,
Comment?
but seriously though, do you think you could do it?
No, but seriously though, this is how we like to start the show. Just a
Yeah.
little warm up that we
good.
don't post,
Yeah,
and it's just to
pregnancy talk.
get us a little.
yeah,
we always
pregnancy
start.
talk off the top.
Well, something light, something to get you
Yeah,
warmed
yeah,
up.
for
You
sure.
know.
Yeah, we just like to get a little comfortable, and then when we start the show, we go, no, but seriously though.
Yeah. I also like how you've set the stage for us. Like it's like we're on your back porch at your cabin.
Yes.
And this is what we're looking out on. Like we're looking out on
We're
the
on
mountains.
I like that.
And it's a real vibe. You guys have got it set up.
A
perfectly.
deer, a gif of a deer will go by at some point. It's going to be
Love
beautiful.
that.
It looks
Just
like
goes like-
Iceland.
Yeah, exactly.
Across
It's
the
going to look
screen.
like a 90s,
Yeah, it'd be great.
90s animation.
It's gonna look like the TV on the Zone.
No, it won't look that
Ooh.
good, dude. It won't look that good.
Ooh, yeah, it just turns into snit. And just starts yapping.
Dude, we're here with Carlos. How do you say the last name? Bustamante?
Bustamante.
That was actually really good. Bustamante, yeah.
You got to commit, right?
You did it. You committed. I'm proud of you.
I was
No,
like-
but
it was like-
seriously though.
No, but seriously, though, that was like 20% Russian, 10% Jamaican. I
The
mixed
all the accents that you did,
Yeah.
just to cover all the like the potential bases that of the guy you could be sitting next to.
I've never heard. I've never been to the Philippines, so I'm like, maybe
Sure.
it sounds like this, you know.
Right. No, that's good.
And then a lot of Spanish too. I'd say 50% of that was Spanish.
I feel like if you went to a celebration of the Bustamante family and you said it the way that you did, you would get applause. Like people would be like, "Good,
yes.
like you did it."
I'm unk
Good
status.
for you."
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes, I feel like your family would be so nice. You're Filipino, right?
I am. Yeah.
And that's the smiling people? Is that what
That's what they say.
That's what they say?
Yeah.
You always made me smile when you were on the zone.
Well, thanks, buddy.
Not as much as sugar, you know. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey,
I'm just joking.
no, but seriously though.
No, but seriously though, Carlos Bustamante, host of the Zone for how long? 20 years, something like that.
Close to it. 16 or
Dude, the
18 or
longest-
something. Yeah.
Yeah,
Lost-
like the voice
lost
in
count
the
a little bit.
face of our childhood.
Does that bug you? You're still so young. I bet that happens
Thanks,
to you
buddy.
every single day. People go like, I watch you every you knew SpongeBob. I thought you were so cool. Like,
You know what's really funny? So my kids are like 14 and 12 now, right?
oh yeah.
And when we go out anywhere, they keep count.
Oh
So
really?
they'll be like, we'll be out in the street somewhere especially if we're downtown, not if we're in the suburbs somewhere. It's a little
Sound
bit
of
different here.
music. You're down there. You're getting spotted.
I don't even. But
That's
but
awesome.
if we're down at like we're on Queen Street somewhere or we're in Ossington or whatever, or at an event like at a Raptors game or something,
Yeah.
they'll literally be like, like a bouncer, like click
Yeah,
it,
the other thing
right?
is you, go,
Just
you
the
come
amount
out
of-
and you're like
the amount of
22 today,
times-
Dad.
Yeah, exactly. And so they know it's so it kind of sounds callous to say, but they kind of know the drill by now. Like if someone comes up, they kind of take a step to the side. Sometimes my daughter will be like, "Do you need me to take the picture?"
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Right?
They're
Like,
getting to
okay.
that level where
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
like
yeah.
kind of an assistant.
Kind of the assist, but they haven't gotten to the point yet where they're just like,
Yeah, I was gonna
like,
say,
it's
do
not
they go
that.
like, "It's my dad, dude. Who cares?" Like, do they ever
I
like?
ask them sometimes too. I'm like, "Hey, yo, does that?" I think it was pretty recently. I'd asked my son after some interaction, and it was like a very typical one. Like someone is very friendly and they want to say, "Hey, and I love this show" or whatever. 5 seconds, take a picture. Nice to meet you. Moving on, and like I turned to him and I was like, "Yo, does that bug you? Like, because if at any point like it's a problem or it really bugs you, just like let me know and we
Yeah.
can."
You'd be like,
figure
"I'm
out a
not
way-
Carlos. You're just racist, buddy." Like, and then
There
they'll
you
walk.
go.
They will
There you
leave.
go.
You know.
And then they go, Bustamante, and I'm like, "Oh, you got me. Come on, get in
Shut up.
here."
Like, no, that guy's Spanish.
Your
It's not
mom
me.
too? Get in the photo. But yeah, no, it's a good time still.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are you in Burlington or you live in Toronto now? Because I know you grew up here, right?
I did when we have been going over this like since I walked in the door here. But for the show, I used to live a couple of houses down from where you guys have
It's
your studio
crazy.
here when I first moved to Ontario, which is wild. And then grew up here until basically near the end of high school. I started already living in the city.
Yeah.
Was there for however long. Was there for until we started a family, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
When we started a family, we came back here.
Damn.
Do I recall this correctly? Were you the host of Youth Fest at one point in Burlington?
I was.
Yes.
I was.
We were there.
Bring it back.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I saw, it's funny
You and
mention
Boys
that.
Night Out. We love them both.
I mean, I'm sure you guys get this too. Like, you have memories that you didn't remember that you had.
Yeah.
Of events that you've been at or people that you've met. or whatever.
Interactions. Yeah.
And I saw a post that someone put up, like a picture of Youth Fest, and someone like tagged me in it.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa. And it just all came rushing back. Like, I can't believe this.
My
That's
memory, if it serves, you had awesome spiky hair at that point. I'm not
Probably.
sure, but
Could have
I
had. Could have
remember
been.
looking up and being like, "Oh my God, that's fucking Carlos."
Yeah,
Like,
and here's
It
Silverstein.
was so good. Yeah. It was
Here's
awesome.
Silverstein.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that was Burlington's an interesting town, man. It's a cool. You have like a very unique perspective growing up here. I'm sure. Like we talk about it a lot on this podcast,
We
and
love
people are
talking
like,
about Burlington.
"Where the fuck
Yeah.
is it?"
And a
Yeah,
lot of
we
time,
do, man.
You must get it being from Burlington, then going to Toronto and coming back. People are like, "You left the big city."
I think it's really interesting because one of the phenomenon that I would always have when I was in the city was like, so I'd be going out with friends. Or I have a cousin who's from KW,
Yeah.
and we'd always run into his buddies, like people he went to school with when we were out, guys that had become DJs, or guys that are bartenders, or people that we just saw out when we were doing stuff. And I would never run into people from Burlington,
Yeah.
ever. And then whenever I would come back here and hang out with my friends or whatever, people would always say the same thing. They're like, because people don't leave here.
Yeah.
They're like, they just don't leave here.
It's true,
It
man.
has a strange like village kind of vibe.
But
to
it really
like-
does. So when I was growing up, I was like, I liked it well enough here. I had really good friends here, but it just wasn't my vibe growing up. I just was like, I need to get out of the suburbs.
For sure.
I need to go live other places. Lived in Toronto, spent a lot of time commuting to New York, spent a lot of time commuting to LA. And then it wasn't until we started a family that I started to really appreciate what was on offer here.
It's crazy.
Like, you don't line up for anything.
Yeah.
Signing the kids up for lessons is a snap. Like, you're not waiting 6 months on a waiting list.
The city swimming lessons are so good. They're like $50. I missed them all. Who
We're
gives a
just
fuck?
3 dads talking about stuff. but for real, like, it's like that. And it was just like almost a convenience factor of things. I'm not really selling it. It's just very practical, and it's a nice place to be, and the lake is right there. And I started to especially during lockdown, when we were looking for things to do, it was like, I guess we're a hiking family now.
Yeah.
Right? Now we hike.
I
and we
love Mount Nemo, apparently.
I love Mount Nemo and like Kelso, and like we do all the. So it kind of like it shifted my perspective, and I appreciate it a lot more now. And certainly, I find it very interesting when there are people who are in this stage of life that I'm seeing in the city that are maybe in their 30s, who have lived in a city long enough, or maybe are just tired of like all the stuff you have to go through. And they go, "You live in Burlington."
Yeah.
They go, "Oh, it's so nice there."
Yeah. People
I'm
look
like,
at
"It
you
is nice here.
weirdly.
It is
They're-
nice, yeah.
I do stand-up comedy a lot in Hamilton.
Sure.
And like, there's a bit of a reputation in Burlington. People think like, "Oh, would you drive your yacht in here?" And I'm like,
Right.
"No, it's in the shop." You
It's
know
in
what
the
I
shop.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
But there's
Hey,
like,
Chamber of Commerce. This isn't free. Okay, Mead Ward. This is the nicest advertisement for Burlington ever.
it's true. I do. I've always loved Burlington. Like the Sound of Music. You won't go?
I haven't really been for years. It's not that I won't go. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
And so oftentimes I kind of forget about the things that are, all the big things that are happening in this city.
Yeah.
And then sometimes a thing will happen and I go, "Oh,
Yeah.
that was last weekend."
The
I
food
totally-"
truck festival that
Right.
just passed, right?
We
Yeah,
actually had one. They moved it over to Burl Oak, which is so nice because it's it's like a different space, and again, it's right by the lake, but it's a bit more like an enclave kind of vibe. So it's really nice there. I don't
That's
know,
right
man.
down where we grew up.
That's right by CJ's house.
Yeah.
So that's why y'all were talking about like Appleby Mall earlier.
Oh, I love Appleby Mall. You remember when
Byway.
it was an actual mall?
Appleby Mall. Yeah, when it was an
Zellers.
actual
It
mall.
was so cool. We used to go. Man, do you remember the like low rent wrestling events they would put on there? Like the budget
yes.
wrestling
I
events?
wish I could say that I went to them
Oh,
because
they
I never
fucking
went
are.
to them growing up.
Yeah.
They
I
were
never
so
did.
good. Like
Yeah.
guys would get really hurt, and then I remember specifically we went this one time with my elementary school best friend James Godden, who was like a jacked kid.
Yeah.
Like Dave's 5 years older than us, but like he could take him. Like he
Sure.
was like one of these
Well,
kids.
come
that
on,
was
I could-
huge. And so we loved wrestling, and we went to Appleby Mall for one of these events, and there was this little person wrestler named Autobahn, who
That's amazing.
he would get in our faces, and this was like early 2000s, so can't really say what we were saying then.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it was the most exciting moment of my life at that point, seeing that little person get body slammed and then try to fight James Godden after.
That's amazing.
And then I remember 10 years after that,
Yeah.
I was in Old Navy, and who was folding up my order but Autobahn himself.
Oh,
That's
I recognized him, and I said, Autobahn, and he was so happy. He's like, yes.
That's amazing.
it's so good.
You know what I always say to people about wrestling who've never been to a show? I'm like, imagine you're going to a big theater in the round where you're not only watching this show, but you're an integral part of the show.
Yeah.
So everything that happens in the ring, it's on you to actually
Holy
respond
shit.
to. Yeah, it's on you to actually be part of it, and you don't have like there's very few like sort of show or concert experiences where you have that type of interaction, and you come away feeling like it was for you.
Yeah.
Like you're
yeah.
engaged
You're
in that way.
You're a part of it, right?
And it doesn't matter if it's honestly, I was going to say it doesn't matter if it's at Scotiabank or if it's in a small thing, but it's almost better when it's in a small thing. You can
Yeah.
hear everybody, you can see everybody.
Guys
you're
go and
like-
scream in your face and stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
oh
It's
my
amazing.
God. Like, they'll grab you. I mean, I don't know if they do anymore.
Oh,
but
yeah, they do. They're not supposed to. Out of 10, where would you rank yourself on a scale of as a wrestling fan?
As a wrestling
Yeah.
fan, I think it fluctuates. Right now, probably a 6.5 or 7.
I only ask because
Yeah.
sitting in as a producer today, who he has not spoken a word, we should probably acknowledge
Just
him.
wait until it's my time. He's gonna do a run-in.
Yeah, exactly.
He's wearing a John Cena shirt right now. It's
Yeah.
David DaCosta, the comic, sitting. Hello,
David
can you speak?
DaCosta.
Is his mic even on?
Yeah, we tested it.
He's saying hello. He
His
said
level
hello.
might be down.
Talk, Dave. I don't know.
Is his mic on?
That's right.
He said, "Keep my name out your mouth," is what he just said.
Dave, come over here. Grab a mic.
I only say a 7 because I'm not watching it as much as I watch when I'm like really into it.
Okay.
Yeah, but I did get a chance. I've gone to maybe even a little bit more actually, because I've gone to more live shows in the last 2 to 3 years than I ever did
Yeah.
growing up.
Have you ever been involved in the wrestling business at all?
I did a show. I did 2 Super Kicked shows.
Oh, did you?
So Super Kicked on Queen Street
Yep.
in Toronto.
Dave did some of the Hamilton amateur wrestling as well.
For real?
I had announced for Destiny, which is a
Oh,
big
nice.
promotion out of like Mississauga, Toronto, and I did a few shows with those guys. I'm a big wrestling fan.
Yeah. Did you
Yeah.
get in the ring? Have
I
you
did.
gotten
I
in the
did.
ring?
Kevin Nash like intimidated me in the ring one
Get
time.
out of here.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
So good.
That's so
it was
good.
great. Yeah, and then like RJ City, who's you probably know
I know
him.
RJ.
Yeah, he was in the ring too, and like I announced a couple of those, Brian Cage, and I don't know, I can't remember, but it was fun. And still trying to find some of it's online on YouTube.
On like the old Destiny pages.
Yeah, bring it up.
Maybe you
DaCosta.
can find it, DaCosta. Have a
That's-
You
look.
can find it.
Ethan Page and Brian Cage.
Oh,
in a-
yeah,
in a
Brian-
Cage with Diamond Dallas Page.
So good.
Yes.
Refereed by Nicolas Cage. Yeah, I did a couple shows with Super Kicked. My buddy Phil
Just go to
Guerrero, who I'm not going to say coincidentally, but he was the host of The Zone when I was a kid, so I used to watch him growing up. I saw a post of his on Instagram once where he was doing a wrestling show, like legitimately wrestling.
Yeah.
And I messaged him and I was like, dude, this is incredible.
Yeah.
I was like, this fits you perfectly. And you got to picture Phil as like, not a huge guy.
Phil
like, not-
Guerrero,
Phil
you
Guerrero,
said?
yeah.
Okay.
Not a really tall guy, pretty slim dude. So it would be the last thing you would think he was doing was
Doing
getting in the ring
professional
and doing
wrestling,
like,
yeah.
Dude, I remember Phil. That's when I started watching The Zone.
there you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Did they used to do a thing on The Zone where they would like zoom into a TV or something? Because there's an old video of my dad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is hang on. I'm on. We'll just play this for a second.
This is you climbing the rope, second rope there.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
How the mighty have fallen.
Who's
Alongside David
alongside
Bishop.
David Bishop?
There you go.
Who's George Iceman? He has a perfect wrestling announcer voice.
so?
Jimmy Nuts.
Here, I'm just
I
gonna
love all
pop
the
this down for a
names.
second. George Iceman was on Z103
Yeah.
for a long time, and then he bought this wrestling promotion, and now he's in TNA as the valet of Ash by Elegance. Do you know this guy, DaCosta? Is your mic on yet? He's
Don't even
so
think
high.
it's-
Whatever. We set it up before this, and I thought
It was working,
But
DaCosta.
what a hero's arc for George.
Yes.
That's incredible.
So, and then he bought this and he put himself in it.
Yeah, he made himself like the commissioner.
That's great.
And he's a
what you do,
radio guy.
That's what. Yeah, that's the.
That's
the
what
whole-
you do.
That's the whole thing,
Yeah.
right?
right? Billy Corgan owning NWA was the wildest thing to me.
Oh, did he?
He is not a 6.5,
that-
by the way.
I was like, I'm a 5, and he's throwing out 9s.
Yes.
I'm like, I guess I'm a 2.
I'm kind of a lore guy.
Yeah.
So
that-
if you ask me
that's
like,
big.
yeah. So if you
it's
ask
not
me
about
like,
watching it now.
hey, who's doing what now? I may or may not know.
Yeah.
But
you don't
like,
need to know about Seth Rollins, but if you know about ECW, you're above a 7.
Sure.
you
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, what were you saying about Phil? Phil, I want to know about Phil from
Yeah.
the Zone.
So Phil was doing. I mean, I think he still is doing it. But like I was saying, I saw a post of his where he was wrestling in Super Kicked, and I messaged him being like, "This is perfect for you. Like this is incredible. What a perfect venue for your like showman like abilities." And then he just goes, "Come do this with me."
Oh yeah.
And I was like, "I don't know, man." He was like, "Yes, come do it. Well, I'll talk to Chris, the guy who runs it. We'll get you in." And so sure enough, it's the two of us training with the guy that runs the promotion.
Wow.
like a proper wrestler.
And this is before you've been on the zone. This is like before.
This
you were
was
doing...
like 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was
Okay.
like 3 or 4 years
Oh,
ago.
so good.
Yeah, and so
I thought you were like 17.
No,
You're like,
no.
no. Like, I hurt my knee.
and he just is like, okay, here we go. And so we're training, and I'm just like, yeah, why not? Like, let's
Yeah.
get it. I'm a pretty physical dude. Like, I like doing athletic things. So it's like,
The
great.
moment you take a bump and you don't get really hurt, it's
You're
kind
like,
of addicting,
yeah, you're like,
right?
I could do
That
this.
was fun.
The one
yeah.
thing about it that's wild is how exhausting it is.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I think people don't really understand, because when you see stuff that's like, I guess the first thing that comes to mind is like classic old matches where dudes are like, old
In the
Hulk-
grapple.
Yeah, you're in the grapple, but those are like your rest holds.
Yeah.
So you're
Yeah.
doing that so you can
In the
regain your breath
grapple.
in
What,
between.
the clinch. What do you want to call it?
Oh, come on.
What do you want?
You're down to a 1 now.
I told you. It's
You're
not-
going down to a 1.
Carlos making me look like a fake fan. Okay, I can't.
He
do
is.
this.
Yeah.
I'm like a 2004 Raw to 2006. I'm a short
Okay,
window.
a short window.
When our mom stopped caring about wrestling. And
I think
got
everybody.
To watch it.
I think everybody. To be fair, everybody's got a window.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Like, so you may not be like, I'm a huge fan now or whatever, but
Yeah.
everybody's got a window.
My mom's like, I'm an Andre the Giant guy.
Great.
You know? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
No, Mom is not a wrestling fan. We were banned from watching
no, she
wrestling.
didn't like it.
And
Yeah.
for many, many years, I'd have to secretly watch
But
it.
that was because he hit kids at school. I never did that.
Right.
I also got banned
But-
from watching Power Rangers because I brought the handle of a Bissell vacuum to school and started hitting people with it.
Amazing.
I was only 5.
Expecting them to to blow up
yeah,
and fly around and like, blah.
Some lady just goes, ah!
My daughter we were on Netflix the other day, and I guess they must have brought back the original Power Rangers, like sort of
Yeah.
a remaster maybe. And you know how they play the little preview before you watch anything. She just kind of pauses on it, and she's watching it, like the little preview they've got going on, and like Rita's out there and they're doing the thing.
Yeah.
And she turns to me, she's like, basically she gives me this face of like, the f- is this?
Yeah.
Like, what is this? And I was like, oh, you have no idea.
You're like,
Really?
that,
It's
you're like, that was my competition.
Exactly.
That was what I was working against. Pretty tough.
Like,
no.
you can watch it now.
It's so good.
but yeah,
no
it's
Nickelodeon
hilarious.
in this household.
I also just have to comment how it doesn't matter what this podcast could have initially been about. Like whatever subject you initially set out to want to talk about, the moment anyone brings up wrestling among wrestling fans, it's a wrestling podcast.
It's happened
now.
on like 4 episodes
Yeah.
now, and I keep looking like a dork on every one of them.
Well, this is just what the podcast is. We just it's guys chatting,
Yeah.
Yeah.
as we say.
I had so I have a podcast too with I do an interview show with Sangeeta Patel, who's a colleague of
Click
mine.
and
We used to
Tell,
do Click
right?
and Tell.
He's
Awesome
one of the
show.
biggest podcasts in the country. We
Hey,
should
buddy.
have plugged it when we started, but he
Yeah.
was jumping all over me. Sorry.
But you were like, let's talk about Edge
Yes.
and Randy Orton.
He's naming all the 04 guys.
I'm trying to
I'm
go
like,
to
I
your
know it
era.
all. I can
I'm
do
going to your
it.
era.
Eugene.
I'm like, I can talk about that.
Yeah, we'll drop a pipe bomb. But so we have the show Click and Tell, and we're having a great time interviewing people from like actors and musicians and everything. And we had this one actor on who, in the research that I was doing, I found out that he loves video games, but specifically fighting games.
Oh, okay.
And that's like finding a wrestling fan.
Yeah.
Like it's a very niche thing that you like.
Yeah.
And almost like you don't say it out loud. Like you test the waters with people and like with
Yeah.
little things until they figure it out that you have
I
the
play a
same
lot
thing
of
in
League
common.
of Legends, so it's always
There
like
you
that.
go.
Like, and people find out, and I'll be like, "What rank are you?"
What rank? Yeah,
And
exactly.
then it's like, "Oh, you hear high rank." You're like,
So with this guy, we
Nerd.
were talking about the show that he is on, but I was like, I really just want to talk to you about Street Fighter. And he's
Yeah.
like, let's get into it, man. So it was great.
It's
Yeah.
That's always nice when it takes a turn like that. You were talking about wrestling and how exhausting it was.
Yes. Oh, this is gonna be the story that takes forever to tell.
That's fine. It makes sense though how exhausting it is because wrestling is like you're fake punching. So a real punch is one punch. You throw all your energy.
Sure.
Fake punch, you got to make it look real and then stop. It's like 2 punches
Well, I'll
per
tell
punch.
you what the killer was. It was the warm up. I still remember the warm up that we were doing. This wasn't that long ago. Of course I remember. But it was like, a lot of front somersaults, and then you would do this thing where you take turns running the ropes.
Yeah.
So I run the ropes, you drop down. Basically, you're doing a burpee.
Yeah.
And you come up, and then we take turns doing that burpee run, burpee run, burpee run, burpee run, and you want to throw up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You're
Like,
doing
it's
suicides
yeah.
with burpees. Yeah.
It's exhausting. And then plus you're hitting the rope, so you're getting a little bruised here. But if you're the kind of person that kind of enjoys that, like I do like a little bit of like
the rawness of it.
I just like I like to I like I told you, I like to be a little bit physical. I like to push that a
Did
little
you
bit.
did you wrestle on the show? Is it online anywhere?
I have it might be Super Kicked. You might be able to
Take
find
a look,
it.
DaCosta.
I
Hey,
didn't-
does your mic work yet? Oh my God, this
no,
guy.
no.
Oh, CJ, you unplugged it, I think, bud.
So I just did we just did a gag. I didn't actually wrestle in it. The goal was eventually we were going to do a storyline.
Oh yeah.
And so there's a gag. Me and Phil were in there together, and then we were going to team up, and then it was going to be a whole thing where we actually end up wrestling several months down the line. But because my schedule with ET Canada was so crazy, and I was flying here and there, I just couldn't make it work. And I couldn't be like, I couldn't lead them on and be like,
Yeah.
I'll be there, and then not show up. So
it's a lot of dedication, man.
It's
The
a lot of
training for
dedication.
something like that, it's intense. Like,
Yeah.
I wonder what Jelly Roll's going through right now. Do you know? You watch that?
I always am
I
curious.
got him. I
got
him.
him. I'm always curious about when people who are from outside, like celebrities who love it,
Yeah.
who are actually really big fans, get in. Like, what they really think about the actual physical part of it? Do they want to
Yeah.
do that actual bit, or is it just you like the crowd, you like being in the center of
Right.
it? And like, more power to you. But when Bad Bunny showed up, and they did the show in Puerto Rico,
Yeah.
and Bad Bunny, and people were like, "You can actually do it."
Yeah.
He's so good.
And then Logan Paul is like doing it.
Speed getting speared.
Speed getting speared, but you've got like there's a cohort of younger, I guess, musicians and influencers and whatever that grew up loving it and watching it and can do it. So I mean, to an extent, I don't want to take anything away from the guys who's it's their career and they're really
Yeah,
pushing,
yeah.
but still like to have someone who loves it so much that they want to dedicate themselves to it, even if it's for that 2 months.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
It's going to be a strenuous 2 months.
It's
Like,
going to be a killer 2 months.
Yeah.
When the three of us get in the ring and start our,
No,
tri-
but seriously,
our trios
though.
career.
So good. We're going for the trio tag title.
I'm gonna try one more thing to help DaCosta.
Yeah, no worries.
I should help him. He needs help. Look at him.
So, but the one question I did have that I prepared was, where
Yes.
was the zone?
This is a horrible question.
Because I was
I
wondering
love
that.
the setup, though.
Such
I
a
always
horrible
wondered.
question.
I
I
mean,
love the
it's a
setup.
question from what, fucking 22 years ago.
I think it's great. No,
It's-
that's a great question.
I've been preparing for
You
this
don't have to
question
say
since
that.
I was 8
This
years
is what
old.
this
I just
guy
think
does for a
it's-
living, by
he's
the way.
used
He
to-
asks questions.
what I think is wonderful.
He's like, can I borrow that question?
I'm gonna ask Ben Kingsley that question. As soon as
Ben,
where
Where was
where
Gandhi?
was the zone? No, Ben, where was the zone? But no, what I love about it is actually that sometimes the setup to a question, it will like subconsciously set people in a mode,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So like, this is the one question I wanted
Very
to ask,
serious.
right? This is what I prepared. This is what I wanted to ask. I was brainstorming it with my wife, and I wrote it down
Yeah.
a couple times. And where was the zone? Great question. The zone was nowhere and everywhere.
Wow, you are the zone.
The zone
viewer.
was actually so when you were probably watching, it was in Liberty Village.
Nice.
64 Jefferson is where the offices were. Is where the studio was actually. Back when Liberty Village was still like coming up, like before they had all the developments in. Like
Yeah.
now it's a complete neighborhood, right? It's been that way for a while.
Yeah.
But when I started there in 2002, it was like there was like the carpet factory lofts and these buildings where YTV, which had just I guess become part of Chorus, was. And so it was amazing. Like it was an amazing place to be because you were in the city, but you're kind of out on the outskirts still. And it was
Yeah.
like a cool place for us to be. Like we had a big parking lot where we could do our little skateboard ramps and all our cool stunts and tricks.
How
and stuff
did
like
it
that.
work? Like, who was one guy? I mean, I know you weren't there from the iteration of YTV, but like, how did you get involved?
I got involved through an audition.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was in theater school
Oh.
at that time, so I had done.
Welcome to the zone.
Yeah, that's all we did in theater school. Which is crazy. We would be like, welcome, hold on, and you'd have to write out the moment before that and
Yeah.
like what the intention
Crescendo.
was. What the crescendo is. Welcome to. No, I auditioned while I was in school, And the timing just worked out because it was in my last term, and I was doing like rehearsing for a final show, and I auditioned for it, and then I had a callback audition, and then I had a meeting, and then I started work. So I actually had our grad sort of like dinner. Let's say it was on the weekend, on the Sunday. I went to work like on the Monday.
Wow.
Like I started right out of school, which is amazing. Very, very lucky.
So cool.
No kidding. How old were you?
I would have been about 22, I think.
Damn, you're at the grad party like,
18,
I'm about to be
19,
hanging out with Timmy Turner and the
maybe
Fairly
20,
Odd
maybe 20.
Parents.
Yeah.
Like, this is about to be pretty cool for me.
I'm like, see ya, losers. Me and SpongeBob all the way.
CJ actually thought you were friends with SpongeBob when he was a kid.
I was
yeah.
friends with SpongeBob.
I
I still
assume
am.
so. I mean,
Yeah.
the way you spoke about him was familiar.
We have so many pictures together. We're like, we're tight. We're tight. Don't worry.
Is this
We
giving you
went to the Dominican
flashbacks?
together.
Is this giving you flashbacks because CJ's voice is super high like Sugar's?
I was saying, is this giving you flashbacks to when CJ was knocking on your car window last week? Being like, Carlos, no, it's not. Frankly, it's not giving me. flashbacks,
Did
no.
they give you? I hope they didn't pay you in chorus stock, by the way.
Oh, no.
Right.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of it. You can't even fucking wipe your ass with chorus stock
Yeah.
now. It's horrendous. So 2002 you started,
Yeah, about
and you were there till
September or oh no, wait. It would be August or September of that year. And I was there until 2016 or 17. Geez, man. My timeline is a bit messed up. But I started working with ET Canada around 2017. I think because I had a bit of a crossover for about a year or so. So maybe let's say 2018. I think
wow,
it was
that's
my last
crazy.
show.
That's a hell of a run.
Do you get
It's a hell of a run.
Do you get,
Yeah.
I mean, percentage-wise, for zone shoutouts versus ET shoutouts, it's got to be zone heavy.
Well, why did you guys call me up?
We just
we're not,
love it.
We're not 47-year-old ladies, so I think you could guess. Yeah.
You know, it's I loved my time there. That stretch of time is a really long time, and for a young man, it's like when I started out, I was like 3 years max.
Yeah.
I literally was like, the last guy that did this, how long was he here? And they're like, I think 3 years. I was like, 3 years max.
That's what it is then.
Then I'm out of here.
Yeah.
But it just kept being amazing, and it just kept being like, you get to do more stuff. Now we need you to learn how to do this.
Yeah.
And now, so it became like an evolution. It was kind of like, I wasn't doing just a single thing while I was there.
Yeah.
We certainly, when Suge and I started together, it was our movie studio. It was our sandbox. So if we wrote with our producer, we wrote a bunch of stuff that we wanted to do. We improvised most of everything. We made props. We set up green screen. We set up shots. We produced the show.
That's sick.
Right? It was a team of like, at least for the zone itself, because we had Saturday, we had Sunday, and we also had the zone, right?
Yeah.
And so Saturday had a team, and Sunday had a team, and the zone had a team.
Doing
Monday,
big stuff for
Friday.
the movies on Sunday and
And
shit.
then, so of course down the line things changed. So then I started doing movie stuff on Sundays too. It was an ever evolving gig that from the outside you're looking at me hosting it, but from the inside I'm here learning about how all the nuts and bolts of the business, which was
production works. Yeah.
Was
which
it one
great.
singular producer the entire run of that show?
No. The first producer that I worked with, she's actually at CBC now, but we worked together for a very long time. And I think a lot of that initial weirdness and quirkiness and irreverence that you guys might remember is because of the chemistry of the three of us on that show together and how our brains all work together and how we push each other to make weird stuff.
Yeah.
And
You had sick-ass animators, too. Like the TV, the green TV with the eyes.
Yeah.
You know, like, whoever made that, that guy needs some credit, too. You know what I mean? That was good.
It's cool. It's cool.
I remember
seeing,
it.
like,
Yeah.
when people will send me like shout out millennials.ca on Instagram, right? Like when
okay.
people will send me clips of like old zone stuff or even to your point, like the animation that would go on all the bumpers in between. I was actually, Suge and I have been talking basically like every day recently for the last year or so.
Oh, that's awesome.
And we're reminiscing quite a bit about all that stuff and how, you know, a lot of people will say to us how they miss that sort of programming, how they miss that sort of TV because it just doesn't exist. And I don't know how everybody, like, I think it's an individual thing, how people feel about how they consume media. for me, because I grew up with TV, there's a certain thing that I feel like is missing, but
Yeah.
obviously younger people aren't missing that.
How do you sell it to a network? Oh, this time that could be used for ad space. It's just gonna be two 20-year-olds fucking around.
Well,
being
what
silly.
the point of it
you know,
was, I did read that there was a reason that they even came up with the zone was because of CanCon, and I mean, I'm sure Carlos knows this.
Sure.
Like there was like the shows that they would get from the U.S. were timed differently, or for some. Do you
So
better
there-
explain this?
I couldn't get into all of the nuts and bolts of everything, but there are certainly CanCon rules about the
Yeah.
amount of Canadian. There were. I don't know what things are like exactly now.
Yeah.
But like there were rules about certain amount of your content, certain percentage of your content has to be Canadian, and our program, practically speaking, fulfilled a bunch of different things. So it was Canadian content. It also was an advertising vehicle and a marketing vehicle.
Yeah.
And as you know, when you hear more and more about like shows getting canceled on network television and certain companies going through really hard times because they're legacy broadcasting companies, that back in the day, all the money went into advertising there, and that's how those shows basically got to exist, right? And so we were also a marketing vehicle, as well as being able to be, for us personally, something that we could create fun entertainment. And
So would they be
things
like,
on.
do something funny with Doritos this week? Or like-
Kinda.
yeah.
Kinda. They would be like,
Like
okay,
you got an Air Zuka, like shoot sugar in
Yes.
the face and
I
think of
would
something
love-
funny to say.
Why-
Did that really happen? I think it did.
why haven't there been more, like, where did Air Zuka go?
Oh, I still have one. I
Right?
love them. They're
We gotta
so
bring
good.
them back.
I
Air
think,
Zuka.
Air Zuka.
Send us an Air Zuka, man.
I mean,
I assume
here's your
John
big-
Air Zuka has a
here's
couple
your
lying
big
around.
sponsorship opportunity. Yeah. Larry
We've been
Air
looking.
Zuka.
We've been looking, Carlos.
No, but Air Zuka.
Oh my
though.
God, I forgot DaCosta was here. DaCosta, can you grab me a beer? Grab me a beer and
That's
then
pretty
come
good.
over here
Go
and
get that Air Zuka.
and ask Carlos a question. Think of
What
your
are we
question right now.
watching? These are the
He just left. an
Also,
ad
here's
on.
the thing. I can't even watch ads anymore because my attention span is so short.
I mean, he shouldn't be playing ads for us while we're doing the show.
Mind you, this could be very useful.
I am
This
interested
isn't
in
even
the
beer. Come here,
traditional,
DaCosta. Come here,
authentic French
DaCosta.
home
I
way.
would
here,
like
come here.
to make a website.
What are you doing? Ask a question to Carlos. Come here.
I think you took his question.
That
is the
was
thing.
he gave
Where
it to me.
is the zone?
He wants to say, where is his zone?
Air
was his own fan.
Zuka. When we got, so I can't remember why we had one in the studio, but we did have one in the studio, and I was obsessed.
That's amazing.
I couldn't believe that it existed. And
That
I
must
was
have been the funnest job ever.
I was setting up things left, right, and center
Oh.
in the studio and in the office just to knock them down.
I'd be like, Mom, we need red cups.
People hated me, I think. Because we had our cubicles set up, so I'd be like around the corner as you're busy, like really focusing and trying to write a script, and just be like,
Air
and just
Zuka,
knocking
yeah.
things off.
and
your
Wink
computer.
Yahoo's like, fuck off. Enough. I'm going to slime you again.
And the Punisher just comes out. Yeah.
So good. Were you ever on Uh-Oh?
I was never on Uh-Oh.
Oh,
I don't even know if I ever went to set of Uh-Oh.
that was a sick set.
It's
They
wild
had a
though.
hell of a run, yeah.
There's a Uh-Oh is the other thing that I think people of a certain generation, because I get that question too, like, did you know Wink Yahoo?
What's his real name?
And I remember being like,
I saw the Punisher unmasked, dude. It's crazy.
I think it was on, and again, my timelines are messed up, but I'm pretty sure it was on before I was ever part of YTV. So there were certain shows I remember watching being like, I want to be on that show.
yeah.
I would love to be on that show, like a contestant on that
I
show.
saw you on another podcast saying Video and Arcade Top 10. The guy asked you about that.
Yeah, shout out John G. Yeah, Video and Arcade Top 10.
Yeah.
I still think to this day, if you had a time machine and we could go back in time and I could get myself onto that show and we were playing Super Mario World or whatever,
Yeah.
like, let's be so for real. You were watching that show going, how do you not know?
Oh, my God. It was,
How come? Why do you keep
horrendous.
jumping into a pit? Who
This
are
is
these
before
kids?
me. This is.
you didn't watch this show?
No.
Dude, this show's classic. I worked with one of the guys, one of the hosts. His name was Rob. I can't remember his last
Rob,
name.
okay, yeah.
But he was one of the teen hosts of that, and he was like 40-something by the time I worked with him. But he was like always talking about it. And one of the producers, actually, Mike Wixon, my old radio partner, he claimed at least that he was one of the producers on Video and Arcade Top 10. I don't know if we can find
Never saw the credit.
Yeah, I don't know if it's on IMDb, but he always claimed that he was one of the producers on it, and he would like hire the kids to come in.
And so was this show just like essentially like what Twitch streamers are, just a guy playing a game?
Essentially,
But
it was
that
two
and
kids.
also
Yeah,
a game show.
yeah,
Oh.
exactly.
So the idea being that these 3 kids or whatever would be presented with it was The Wizard. Wait, you're probably too young for that.
Yeah, with,
Um,
Of Oz?
no,
No,
with the
the
kid from
movie.
Princess Diaries.
So it was
Yeah.
it was like 3 kids competing to like get the highest score or get the furthest
Yeah.
in this game.
Okay.
And then whoever won got like a prize, got like the
Like
game
a
and a
PlayStation
Super
game.
Nintendo.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we're talking like 16-bit.
Okay,
right?
okay.
So like I'm sure it went on a
You
little
get
bit
an
later.
Atari, right?
It was-
yeah,
It was heavy into Sega Genesis and Super Nintendo. Those were
very
the two.
much so.
Oh my
That's
God,
why-
DaCosta's doing something.
That's why Dreamcast
That's it,
never,
Vina. This is it. You're
Okay.
getting a taste of it right now.
And the song was
That's
amazing. Hang on.
NES. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. There you go.
We watched this show.
Afterburner.
Yeah, I was probably 5. Man, that's a crazy old
And then Nicholas
graphic.
Bickles comes out. There he is.
good angle.
What's this guy up
Check
to?
the shorts.
See if Rob's there. He was one of the. This guy had charisma.
Nicholas Bickles was actually a radio DJ as well.
Yeah, he had a
was
lot of
on for
charisma.
a long time.
Yeah.
What was he on? I remember hearing his name.
Video and Arcade Top 10.
No,
dude.
on the radio, on the
no,
radio.
this is what we watched.
He was
on the radio after.
I think he was on like I'm gonna get this wrong probably. It was like 30+ years ago, but it was on like Kiss FM or something
Yeah,
like that.
I think so.
Like-
92.5 or 90.
Yeah, and like I know
Bro, we
he's
watched this
probably
show.
he's probably like still working. But
Why did he
that's what
freeze
I
frame
watched.
on this kid?
You like that kid?
You like this kid? He likes this kid for some reason.
He just likes the joy of it.
I don't know. I hope so. I hope that's what it is.
You ever have any
Look at the
crazy
graphics?
any crazy drama on the zone? Anyone ever go nuts?
Anybody ever go
Did
nuts and
anyone
attack
ever
you?
go nuts? You know what? No. Oh wait, not a
Holy shit! Yes.
not a person.
Okay.
We did one. So I don't know if you'll remember if it's still around or not. There was a place called Bowmanville Zoo. I'm sure maybe Bowmanville Zoo still exists, and it was like a smaller zoo off the 401 that you could go to, but actually like kind of be closer to the animals, I guess. And a lot of the animals on that would be brought onto shows and would be in movies.
Yes, I remember you'd have animals in there.
And so there was one day that we went to Bowmanville Zoo, and this is a different producer, not the one I started with. God bless him, Steve Buttery. How are you, buddy? We did a segment where we actually went into. They put me in the tiger cage,
Oh my god!
and it's like me and the trainer, and it's like 700-pound tiger. And I'm like, whatever. I'm supposed to be there just talking about the tiger and like what it eats and da-da-da-da. And the guy that ran the place, I can't remember his name. Before I went in, he was like, okay, just remember, treat it like it's a big dog. It's just a big dog. Go up to it. You can give it a big pat on the back. Just whatever you do, don't give off any sense that you're afraid. And absolutely, that's him. That's the guy. That's the guy.
Michael Hackenberger.
Yes. He was
So
he was like, don't give off any fear. And whatever you do,
I'll cut it over. Yeah,
Dude, imagine this guy saying that and just don't have any
I
fear.
was like,
crazy.
yeah,
He was like,
okay.
and just don't turn and run away, because if you run, you're dead. And I was like,
Yeah.
cool. And our camera guy at the time, the guy, not at the time, he was the guy that came in on the day. He would come in occasionally. He wasn't like a regular guy.
Insane.
I remember him just being like, he just was like this. He just did not move. And
Was he in there with you?
yeah, and I'm pretty sure he did not like being in there. Like he did. And I'm like 20, whatever. I can't remember how old I was, 24, 25 at the time. And I just was kind of like, yeah, man, whatever.
Did you
It's
have to
cool.
sign a waiver or anything? They just fucking
I'm
put
sure
you in
I
there?
did. I don't know. But I was like, this is really cool. I'm in the thing with the tiger. And there was another instance on the same day where it was a baboon. And it was me again, a trainer, and a baboon on like a barrel. And the baboon was like doing this like stuff on a barrel.
Oh my god.
And then at one point, it stops. And I remember this because it felt like slow motion when it happened in real life. It stops doing what it's doing, and it looks at me, and then jumps towards me like this.
God.
And the trainer goes, who on the because it was on a leash.
Oh
It was,
my
who on
God.
the leash? And when we watched it back, watched the tape back in slow motion, the baboon was like this, and it was like,
Oh my God.
like it's
Did that make the show?
it wanted to kill me.
That's making the show if I'm the producer.
Oh yeah, they're like, you're actually lucky. The guy from Teletoon lost an eye last week, so
Yeah, right.
he's
Let's
fine.
get Hackenberger in here.
There you go.
Calm down.
Don't
The
show
baboon
any
is
fear.
frustrated.
I think that's as wild as it may be.
That's
got
pretty
on
intense.
the
So
show. It's pretty intense.
I used to travel with the Stanley Cup, and one
Yeah.
time they had us go into the cheetah den at Busch Gardens.
Whoa.
And those things, there was the same thing. They're like, don't show any fear, and like you can just walk up to the cheetah and I pet it. It was almost scared I've ever been in my life.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize that other people had just done that. Like, I guess they do it. Like, Hackenberger seems to think that it's not a big deal.
He thinks
I
you can just go
guess.
in if you've ever seen a German Shepherd.
Yeah.
He's like, just
It's
treat
a
it like a
big
Malamute.
Dog.
Like, holy
So
shit.
fill me in on like Stanley Cup protocol, because I know
Okay,
that there's
yeah.
a lot of superstition and protocol around the Stanley Cup. There's certain players who will just not even touch it. Like
Yeah,
we had
for
Wendell
sure.
Clark on the show,
Yep.
legend,
Mhm.
and we were talking about the Stanley Cup, and he did not want to, because it was like, there were still playoffs or semis or
Yeah, he never
wherever
won
we
it,
were.
so he's not allowed to lift it above
There you
his
go.
head.
Yeah. And
So like if you like I would tour with the Stanley Cup, and I remember I was in Quebec City, and I won't say who the player was, but he was like a legend, and he was like, "Hey, can I lift the cup?" And you got to go, nope,
Okay.
not allowed,
So
buddy.
it's legitimately.
Won't say who
you
he
legitimately
is.
have
I
the
can't say
right.
I can't. I'm not going to shoot
We
on
need
this
some
guy.
subscribers,
I'm not
man.
gonna shoot on this guy.
Oh, it's all wrestling talk.
It's all
He loves
wrestling
it. He
talk.
loves it.
I can't believe he hasn't called me a mark yet. It's actually surprising.
I'm just trying
That's hilarious.
DaCosta, can you say something? He just tried. I'm just trying to bury
so
DaCosta.
it's actual rule. It's not like preference.
Oh no, these are like this is why the
It's
job
like
exists.
unwritten rules.
No,
right?
but this is
But that's what you get told in your training or
that's
whatever.
why I was there was
Yeah.
to basically say you are not allowed to do this with the cup.
Wild.
Yeah.
So, but if like somebody was there whose name was on it, who was like an assistant trainer,
Mhm.
he can lift it up, or the player or whomever it would be,
The guy's
like
wife,
you, for
let's say,
example,
yeah,
or
whatever.
CJ,
Sure.
he wants to lift it up. As long as this guy's got like his finger on the cup, they'll let you lift it up. It's wild.
Lift by association.
Oh.
Yes,
Okay.
as long as you're touching
You
it.
can do an assisted
Wow.
lift. That's how important assists are in hockey.
That's
you can even do it
true.
with
That's
the cup.
true. Give people their flowers. Give them their respect.
And it's all just a
There's
guy
lots of
made these
rules.
rules up. Like it's
Well,
one guy made these up.
Yeah, that's everything.
Yeah, and
Like I made
then
these rules up.
you know how it works. All the players get it for a day, but also all the people in the organization. So like the janitor,
No, it's people who are like
whatever,
associated with
the,
like
okay,
winning.
the trainer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the trainer, the
gets
assistant
it.
trainers,
'Cause
they'll
I
all get
did.
it.
I did go to a party once. It was at someone's house, and they had the Stanley Cup was there, and I was unsure
Yeah.
of what I was and wasn't allowed to do. So I took a picture with it. Like
There should have been like a
Like my
guy
hands in
there,
my
like
pockets.
a guy who
Was it in Burlington?
no,
You know the Stanley Cup resides in Burlington.
It does.
does it? Does
Yes.
it 2 doors down from here?
Pretty,
No,
pretty
it's-
close. Of 2 highway exits
It's
down.
it's close.
Really?
Yeah.
But you're not allowed to say where for obvious reasons, or you can't say where.
Well, it's not a
Is
great
it common
idea.
knowledge? Do people know?
No.
No.
That was
No.
probably.
Burloak,
Two-
New
No,
Street.
no.
Burloak and New Street.
2 exits
Go
down.
find it.
It's
What are they going to
at
drive around with
Best Buy
LiDAR?
off-
We can say Burloak and
off
New
the
Street.
403. Right.
Yeah, but the Stanley Cup when it's not on the road is in Burlington.
No way.
Yeah, all the time, pretty much. The one that is in the Hockey Hall of Fame is not the real quote unquote Stanley Cup. It's called the Presentation Cup, and that one is either in Burlington or on the road with the players or corporate events.
But
or
why Burlington? Because
that's where the
nobody
main guy
leaves.
lives. Yeah, exactly.
no one would ever
no
think
one
of
ever-
it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where the main guy lives. Like
Wow.
Yeah.
Phil Pritchard, the guy with the hair, he lives in Burlington.
Right on.
So, and that's how I ended up.
There's
getting
all
that
these
job
funny
for the
stories
time
about
I
it
had
being busted. Like you can tell the real one from the fake one
Oh yeah.
because they have to make all these changes to it all the time because people do like weird tricks.
Yeah.
Like one time, a guy, I think on the Blackhawks, he got his dad on the cup. He just
No,
said,
it
like,
was the owner of the Edmonton Oilers.
right.
Put his dad on the cup.
Yeah.
And they found out, they're like, you put your dad on here? He had nothing to do with it. So they X'd it out.
Yeah.
It's the same family in Montreal who's done it since the cup began, like in the late 1800s. And it's the the great granddaughter of the original guy who would basically he would just get like an A and like hammer it in. It's done the same way.
Right.
And then you just put the letters
What's
in.
it made out of? Like actual silver?
It's mostly nickel
Huh.
and there's some silver in it.
Huh.
Yeah. And I forget some of the stuff. It's been a while. It's like 35 pounds.
Like, I don't know. I just eat poutine out of it every so often.
Yeah. I would have to clean it. That was the big thing. If a guy would eat poutine out of it, I'd have to clean it up.
Oh, you weren't even joking. Like legitimately, people.
Yeah,
eat
yeah,
poutine
Oh yeah,
out
they
of
eat
it.
like there
So
was
wait
yeah.
a minute. So the protocol is, unless you've won the Stanley Cup,
Yeah.
you're not allowed to touch a Stanley Cup. And I can only touch a Stanley Cup if like someone in charge of Stanley Cup is
Yeah.
also touching a Stanley Cup. But people can eat poutine out of it. Like this is a very broad.
I'm pretty sure those cheetahs ate meat out of it too. I'm like, these cheetahs didn't win the Stanley Cup. I don't remember them on the third line.
Are these cheetahs on the Predators? I don't think.
DeCosta's on it.
there you
He's
go,
Phil
yeah.
Pritchard,
That's
Hockey
right.
Hall of Fame curator.
Hairdo.
Oh yeah,
He
is
lives
this
in
recent?
Burlington. I don't know, but this
'Cause
is the woman who does it right there. She does
She's
it by
from,
hand
like a long line
in
of
Montreal. Yeah, and she does it by
Chiselers.
hand.
Oh,
So like
whoa.
when they put that the guy's father on there, she had to put the name in like this, bang bang bang.
So now the fake cup, what do you call it? The presentation
The
cup.
presentation cup is like what you would consider the real cup, and then there's the display one.
Right.
But
Yeah.
every once in a while, they like if the presentation cup is, for instance, like getting worked on, they'll take out the display one and use
They
that
put
as
the
a
legit
fill-in.
one
So
in.
it is like kind of. But if
But
you
that's
go to
it.
the
There you
Hockey
go.
Hall of Fame, you're
Active,
getting
yeah.
your
Go to
your
those
picture with
X's,
that.
DaCosta. Pull those X's back up.
Okay.
They
It's like-
recently had to X off the
Right, 2 seconds back.
They recently
There.
had to X off that guy who is
Yeah, right there. On the Oilers,
there he is, yeah.
83 to 84.
Yeah,
All
Basil
the X's.
Basil Pockington, I believe his name was.
Okay.
I might be getting that wrong, but it's pretty close.
That's like the most British name ever.
Basil.
Was he like a
I
Duke?
believe that's what his name was. So, and then they just recently did it with that guy who was diddling the players.
Oh,
Yeah,
they
they just-
X'd out a diddler?
Yes,
Well, yeah.
You want to do that typically.
Oh,
You
yeah.
don't want,
I
you
don't-
don't want a lot of diddlers
No.
getting
Less
celebrated.
diddlers on the cup, the better. That's
Yeah.
why
I
they
mean,
always
you
say
never
that.
know how many are left, but yeah, he had to get X'd off. What was his name? I can't remember. He was on the Blackhawks. He was a bad boy. We got him off of there with the X's. So if you're looking for the X's, and then so what they'll do is they'll have the bands, right? I can't remember how many years, 12 years maybe, and then
Like each of the rings on it.
yeah, the rings. They take that ring off, and they'll flatten it and put it in the Hall of Fame, and then they'll add a brand new one at the
Got
bottom. Because
Got
what they
it.
used to do was just build it on top of it, and then eventually it would have been like a story high.
I mean, I do want to see the alternate universe where they follow through with that decision, and that's the Stanley Cup that you have to.
Yeah.
haul
Costa,
around
bring
everywhere?
up the different versions of the cup because they
everyone's
did kind of
deadlifting
do
during
that.
Yes,
the,
with
the season because you're like,
literally
it's
a
800
building.
pounds.
Yes,
I got to
yes.
overhead press this thing if
I
we
do
win.
like that. I like that.
It's 224 pounds. We got to do it.
People are doing
Clicking
are
so loud.
parachuting off the top of it.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
go to images. God damn
Drinking
it.
a beer out of it, but you have to pour it off the top of
There,
a building.
that
Well,
that
a
one's
couple
fine.
straws, I think. A couple
See what it
straws
looked like.
for-
See the one that it looked like. It was
Yeah.
very weird.
oh,
Oh,
man.
wait a minute.
The
so
really
that,
long,
the
thin one that looks like
1927
Chris's
to
wiener.
47 one.
Long and super thin.
Right.
Stop trying to pop Carlos on mean wiener jokes, man.
He's popped a couple times. I'm popping DaCosta.
How heavy was that?
Which he-
27 to 47?
I'm
It
not
looks like
sure.
100
I was
pounds.
not born at the time.
As a side note, though, the Mean Wiener does sound like a restaurant that would open on Brand Street,
It does.
right? Like it's like, hey, what was there before? I don't know. Was it like a cake shop? I know it's the Mean Wiener now.
Yeah.
Dude, how great is it to have a real professional broadcaster
So good.
on the pod?
It makes me feel so
Is that-
inferior.
In the best
I'm
way.
like, fuck, he is really good at this.
I like how that's the cue is the Mean Wiener story. What a pro!
I'll do it. Man, he's on the ball.
What a pro. He
That-
just
you
gets
can-
it.
You can really tell he's been doing it for a long time.
He's bringing the mean wiener back to ET, I think.
Anyways, guys, come check out my new spot, the Mean Wiener from Brant, and
Martha? I don't know.
yeah.
yeah.
Funnily
Brant
enough,
James.
no hot dogs.
Uh-oh.
No hot dogs there.
There is a great restaurant down there called Number 8 that I really enjoy.
Oh, man,
Shout
have
out
you
to
been
Number
there
8
yet?
restaurant.
Shout out to Number 8 restaurant. Wait, which one's Number 8?
You should.
It's new. It's like a bougie restaurant. It's gonna get a.
It's gonna get a
star.
Michelin star eventually.
Yeah.
You
Is
should
that
check
the
it out.
one? It used to be like Elevator.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I pass
now,
by it every time it's a different restaurant.
Yeah, now
These
it's
guys-
Chef
Now it's-
Steven and Chef Nick.
So Chef
Yeah.
Nick is from China, correct?
Yes,
And
yep.
he was running a 3-star Michelin in China.
I think he
Amazing.
did like a
Yeah.
Nobu or something. Even.
Yeah.
Like, and then Chef Steven, he's hardcore. He goes out and he like hunts animals, and then that's like the fucking feature
He
at
just
the
pats
restaurant.
them like they're big dogs.
Yeah, he just treats the gazelle.
and just grabs them by the neck and goes.
yeah, exactly.
Don't
No
show
way.
fear.
He doesn't. Yeah,
Don't show
Chef
fear.
Steven doesn't. Don't
Somewhere
show fear
Mike
in my
from
restaurant.
Bowmanville's like,
Hackenberger!
This is called the Hackenberger method.
just a karate chop to the neck. This is what I want. I
Yeah.
want a list of best restaurants, summer 2025, fall 2025 to go to here in town. 'Cause
Okay.
that like, it just to me it just always seems like there's a new place.
You know who could do that? Your buddy Joseph Video, our buddy too.
Oh yeah,
Joseph de
go on, Bustamante.
This guy can only
Yeah.
say Smith and Jones. Those are the only
And
last
Bustamante.
names he knows
No,
how to say.
all of the Ram went to Bustamante.
yeah, I love. All my memory was taken up.
That's
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Yeah,
It was like too many Chrome tabs.
I'll
That's
give
right.
you a great event you can check out.
Yeah, for
Lakeside a la carte.
Oh,
okay.
It's downtown at Spencer Smith.
You'd
It's
love
later in
this
it's
is
in August.
exactly what he's looking for.
Yes,
This
and
is
so you can go.
exactly what I'm looking
So
for.
basically, Lakeside a la carte, they set up a huge zone.
Ah,
Oh no,
hey.
I didn't even.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you
Yeah.
go
and you can fill your plate.
There's lots
Yeah.
of food with.
sugar in it. So and all the restaurants in Burlington set up, and you get to sample everything.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, it's a really cool event, and it goes to charity. It goes to the Rotary Club.
Lakeside a la
So
carte.
check it out. And then
And then
my
report
number
back
one,
here.
Jake's Oyster and Grill House.
Jake's Oyster
Yes,
and Grill.
Walker's
been?
Line.
It's awesome.
It's the best. That's my personal favorite in Burlington.
wood-fired
Fantastic.
ribs.
Yeah,
really
they do-
good.
everything's wood
and you're
fired.
talking to two big fat guys from Burlington. We
Go
know
on.
restaurants.
We know a
now.
little bit.
Hey,
One
hey.
big fat guy.
He only looked at him.
He was
He goes,
saying,
"Hey,
like
you're-
he was going, you're good.
You're okay. Personally, I think you're
The
fine.
other brother,
The other one was on point. Yeah.
you got a fat wiener though. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I'll take that
Skinny
every
wiener,
day.
fat wiener. That's what they
So
call
what's
us.
the competing restaurant?
Wait, skinny wiener,
Yeah.
fat wiener. Maybe that name's not taken for the pod.
Oh, that's
Skinny wiener, fat
gonna
wiener.
be my autobiography.
Yeah. So, beyond that, number 8, Jake's. Loondocks is pretty good.
It's all right.
Got any more?
Rust.
What about Russell
Dude,
Williams?
I've been to Rust.
Yeah.
Rust
Rust is
Resto
okay.
Bar.
It's
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Rust
It's
is a
good.
good
It's
time.
good. It's good.
Russell Williams. They just shot a Nick Cage movie there.
Wait a minute,
What?
Russell Williams, the classic.
Yes.
Breakfast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
that's a
Russell
fun
Williams.
spot.
I've been there.
Yeah, that's a fun spot.
IKEA.
Yes, dude.
Good vibes.
As a dad, you're like
Yeah.
$4.
Let's
it's good.
go.
I'll look at the furniture for that.
Yeah, I just have a bad memory for restaurants here. That's really what it is.
They come and go quick too.
They do come
They
and go
do.
pretty quick. So if something's been around for a couple years, if I probably haven't been to it in the first 2 years it's been
Yeah.
open, and if it hasn't been open for 2 years,
There's a new Radius. I would think as part of the
I like
Burlington
Radius. Radius is good. I've been there.
Illuminati. Yeah, you
Yeah.
would hang out there. I would think.
but I'm not in the Burlington Illuminati.
Come on,
Well, that's what
Carlos.
they have
You
to-
are.
that's what they
I'm
gotta
not
They
in
say.
the
would. He would say
Illuminati.
that if he was in it.
We'll go off mic and he'll be like, "Hey, that Illuminati thing."
And then people will be like, "Where'd the podcast go?"
yeah.
And it's on this neighborhood. It's like house, hole, house.
You know where all the gas lines are too in this house.
He
so-
does. He was coming in here. He goes, "Yep, I remember this pipe right here.
That's very true.
This girder was here.
This pipe might burst, just so you
Watch
know.
out for the. Have you guys looked behind the insulation there?
This pipe is bananaing." That's what a guy told me. He goes, "This is bananaing."
Oh,
right
really?
here. Yeah, this pipe right here.
Oh,
One
no.
day you're gonna be like clearing out that mattress in the back, and my initials are gonna be there
Yeah. He's been here the whole time.
the whole time.
Chester Copperpot, Carlos Bustamante.
Who's Chester Copperpot?
You're thinking of Oswald Cobblepot,
You're right.
the penguin.
No, I'm not. You're
From
wrong.
Batman.
I'm thinking of Chester Copperpot
Who's
from
Chester-
the Goonies.
Oh, Chester Cobblepot.
right.
I was thinking
Is that right?
Cobblepot.
I don't know. DaCosta's very slowly typing. He's Gen Z
Oswald.
typing.
Yeah, that's
did
him.
I even get my name right? Oswald.
Thank you,
Cobblepot?
Goonie fans. I did you justice.
Chester Copperpot.
You guys don't remember
Sean
Chester
Astin,
Copperpot?
come on the
No.
podcast. Have you ever interviewed Sean Astin?
Chester Copperpot, come on the podcast.
Who are like the most famous people? Have you ever been starstruck by any of your interviewees?
Yeah.
Jackie Chan.
Yeah, that's sick.
Jackie Chan, I would say, pretty famous.
When was this?
Pretty famous. I've had the opportunity to interview Jackie Chan 2 or 3 times. 3 times. I think once the first time was for The Karate Kid with Jaden Smith.
Yep.
The second time I think was for it's a Kung Fu Panda movie because he played Monkey in Kung Fu Panda.
So good.
And then the third time was the Lego Ninjago movie.
Oh wow.
So sick.
Yeah.
I would have had to have. I would ask him a question and then he'd answer and I wouldn't listen, and I would go, "Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?" I would have to. I couldn't.
He'd
resist.
probably be like,
Yeah,
That's
"Shut
why
up."
I won't ever be on ET.
No, he's
but-
never. Yeah.
Right. And then he'd be like, "You're exactly what we've been missing.
Yeah.
Now we need to make Rush Hour 4."
Yeah, exactly.
I remember the first time I was prepping to interview him, I was like, well, I've only got, because junkets are only like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, they can be longer, but
So it's like
typically
you're
only a
sitting in the
4-minute.
chairs, the 2-cam, like,
Yeah,
and
like-
the movie posters
Like
behind
the
them.
person
thing.
you're going to go interview is in this room, and
Do they give you like, here's what not to talk about, or do you
Often-
kind of have free reign? or-
sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I think obviously if something's going on that they don't want you to, if it's bad press or if
Yeah.
it's like maybe a competing studio's project going on,
Yeah,
like there's a bit of
okay.
etiquette.
Interviewing
right?
Harvey
There's a bit of
Weinstein.
etiquette.
But is
you're
that-
like, here's what you can't ask. Like,
Is that
Yeah.
well? You're like, you just know that automatically, or do they have a handler who's being like, this is what you don't talk about?
I think it depends.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Like sometimes there is someone who will say that, like right off the top, "Hey guys, just let you know." And oftentimes they try to do this because again, it's a really short thing, and the purpose of those are for movie promo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously, podcasting and interviewing is such a common thing that we all see now. But like when they were only on entertainment shows, they would be like a minute and a half segment or a
Yeah.
30-second
It's got to
segment.
be manicured.
So you're like, go quick, and we want to get the soundbite about the new relationship that they're in with someone. So if you can sneak that in, like that was the
Oh,
vibe
wow.
of getting
Jackie
in
Chan
there.
and Sofia Vergara, right?
Yeah.
What are they doing?
If
Spotted,
only.
spotted out at
Only.
number 8.
Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau spotted out last night or 2 nights ago. Yeah.
that was
In
Really?
Montreal.
that was big.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a
Big
big
news.
one. Who has anybody remembered you that you were like surprised they remembered you?
I never assumed that people would remember me. Like my mentality is kind of like as a face in the crowd,
Yeah.
and that might sound kind of silly because for 20 years I've had like people
You were
coming
the
up to me,
face.
coming up to me being like, "Hey," but it's very different than being actually like a really big famous person, right? It's like it's its own little pocket of thing that's really great. So I never assume going in that like, if you're Jack Black, that you would remember, and that joke that we did 2 years ago
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the junket that you were doing 5 days of press for, that we shared 4 minutes in.
Exactly.
Some people do.
The
and
Rock.
The Rock. Like, if you interview someone,
Wait, why did you just say The Rock? I don't
Because he's
understand.
known for remembering, like,